Hey guys, thanks for coming back to On The Go Crypto. I've been getting a lot of requests to hurry up and get the second video for the Buckazoids series out. This is it. We're going to talk about the hidden Bitcoin clues, the hidden codes, the lore that just keeps on going. It doesn't stop. There's so much. Again, I won't get it all into this video. I'm going to start with some price action and get you the really juicy stuff at the end of this video. If you want to go ahead and just fast forward there, I don't blame you. I would too. I'm going to thank you guys for coming back to another video. Please do give the video a like, guys. You know that's all I ever need from you fine ladies and gentlemen. You guys help me build the channel. You know I appreciate you. Let's skip it. I love you. Let's get started. There's so much. Buckazoids, just over the last 7 days, you see it's up almost 7%, and it was up more than that, obviously, earlier today with the pumps. We traded the crap out of today in the private group. You guys need help, we can teach you how to trade. Buckazoids is up big. Solana, though, 7-day chart, down almost the same amount, if not more. What does that tell you, right? Why do I care? Why do you care? Well, it's Buckazoids it shows that it's in demand, to be honest. Just to put it very simply, it shows that there is demand for this token. It is being traded. Its native liquidity pair is in the crapper, and the token itself over the same time period is performing very well. There is a bunch of interest in this. I can't even talk about some of it because it's so connected, and I don't want to piss anybody off, to be totally honest. So I got to walk a thin line, and there's just a lot of connections behind the scenes. We're going to the Bitcoin conference at the end of this month. That's all I'll say there. It's going to be a master class. You guys do not want to miss it. I will absolutely have content on this. I'll be in Vegas for the show. You guys are going to really, really like what comes out at this conference. So let's get into the lore, right? I reposted some stuff on my X. Feel free. I'm going to leave links to a lot of these tweets I'm going to show you in the description of this video because we just don't have time to go over everything. So I'll link all of these. Some of it's on the Buckazoids main Twitter page. Some of it is on mine. And there's others as well from other Buckazoids community members. Let's start with mine. So I want to play this real briefly to give you a rundown on the lore, okay? I'm going to keep the audio a little bit lower so that it doesn't overpower, and we'll just listen to this real fast. It's very short.
The number 59 is the soul of Buckazoids, pulled straight from the classic game Space Quest and its iconic 59 credits. And strangely, that number keeps showing up in Bitcoin's history. Bitcoin's logo, it evolved over exactly 59 weeks, from the Genesis block on January 3rd, 2009, to Satoshi Nakamoto releasing the Bitcoin symbol in February 2010. That's not random. That's a timestamp with meaning. Later, books on mining reference 59 again. Coincidence? Or a breadcrumb from Satoshi himself? And when you break down the digits 5 and 9, the patterns go even deeper. 5 plus 9 equals 14. Bitcoin's difficulty adjusts every 14 days. The Bitcoin symbol? Tilted 14 degrees. 9 minus 5 equals 4. The halving cycle of Bitcoin, every 4 years. Buckazoids isn't just a tribute to old school gaming. It's a symbol, hiding in plain sight, woven into the very fabric of crypto.
Okay, so that brief little short, it's on my X page. I put this tweet out, I don't know, a few days back, something like that, maybe a week ago, but that is so important, and you should probably come listen to that again because you have to let some of this stuff sink in. It's insanely deep. The rabbit hole really only continues from there. This is the Buckazoids main X page. I'll link it in the description. You guys got to come, and check this out. I have not been approached by this community, this group. There is no team, right? That's one of the best parts about this. There's no dev or team in here to just cock this up for everybody. But I was not approached by these people. Somebody in my private community, shout out to Sam, you're the man, brought this to me, and we got in on this April 2nd. It's just, I am drawn to the lore, the history, and the facts surrounding this project. Also, shout out to the Buckazoids community for having my video pinned to the top of your page. Much love. The love is real of this community. So this thread, okay, I'm just going to show you some brief highlights. I want you to come and read the whole thing yourself. Obviously, it's going to take a while, but this is where really the sex really begins for this project, honestly. So At first sight, the Bitcoin logo on a video game currency from 1991 is surely striking to see. Naturally, it sparked interest. Okay, we're going to skip some of this. Okay, let's start with the gaming company, Sierra Online. This is huge, guys. God, you've got to get in this rabbit hole. Based in California at the time of the Space Quest's development, Hal Finney, we all know who the hell that is, wasn't but a stone's throw away, literally just a few miles from this place. He had involvement with video game development, cypherpunk, we know. Though he didn't work at Sierra, there are two interesting names that stand out: Satoshi Usaka and Rod Nakamoto. These guys both were there. That's crazy, right? You see the names, you understand the association, you understand the links that can be made here. Keep in mind the gaming scene at the time wasn't very large and was tight-knit. That is so important to pay attention to also. This is not like it is now where there's 50 million gamers all night, every day. This was a very close, tight-knit cypherpunk cryptography scene of gamers. This is like early days of Sega and before, right? This is where it gets even more bizarre. Check this out. Shockingly, Elon Musk also has connections to Space Quest and Buckazoids. Elon made his first video game, Blastar, when he was only 12 years old. We all know that. That's Google. You can just Google search all that's public information. But his development goes beyond that. He worked on 2 Sega games, and Sega is super connected to Buckazoids, super connected to Bitcoin. It's wild, guys. The rabbit hole never ends, okay? He worked on 2 Sega games, Lodestar, Legend of Tully Bodine, 1994, and Cadillacs and Dinosaurs, The Second Cataclysm, 94. What's shocking about this is that Rod Nakamoto, stay with me, this is where shit gets heavy, worked as the head of Sega Interactive from 1992 to 96. There is very good chance that they did cross paths, as Elon would have worked in some capacity for Rodney Nakamoto. Okay, so it's wild, okay? Super wild, super tight, and there's so much more to it than that. I also like this this little note they have at the end here, because this is respectful of BTC, respectful of the OGs. We are not trying to locate or identify the group of individuals that's believed to be Satoshi Nakamoto, but we do believe we found the inspiration for cryptocurrency as a whole. I absolutely agree with that. You cannot look at this token and you and know what you know about the facts. Nakamoto, Satoshi, Hal Finney, it's all this logo, you know what I mean, in the late 80s and early 90s, the 59 reference, all the things that you just saw in that short. You can't know those facts and not start to connect the dots yourself. Even if you're a hater, you can be a quiet understander as well. I mean, the list goes on, dude. And there's another one here from this guy, Crash Override. That's his handle right there. He put this one out. I'm going to link this one as well. Super long. Cannot read this. There's no way in hell I can read all of this in this video. But it's insane. It talks about 59, the association. It goes deeper, more about Satoshi, more about Nakamoto, more about Hal Finney. There is so much in this one tweet alone. It's insane. There's so much more. I don't have time in this video, guys. But I want you guys to know this rabbit hole really never stops. And, you know, it just keeps going. Talks about their accomplishments. You know, we had Tyler Winklevoss retweeting this project's main page. You know, very, 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 very big deal. And, you know, Tyler is an OG in the space, but Tyler is an OG Bitcoin purist. For him to be retweeting essentially a Solana token with the origin story of Bitcoin's logo on it, it's insane. Also, really important, big guy in the community over there, puts this out, and I like this line. First coin to be invited to the Bitcoin conference. Yeah, huge point there. First meme coin, essentially, to be invited to the Bitcoin conference. It's insane, okay? That short, BTC's logo being tilted 14 degrees, the whole association, all of it. It's not a coincidence. The faster you dig into this, the faster you'll get in on this. This price action is extremely, basically cheap, honestly. I said this before, you know, I put the first video out, and of course, overnight, we're up almost 2 mil market cap plus in appreciation of price. in literally less than 24 hours. The more people that find out, and then after that, we had a few more people starting to pick up the scent, putting out their content. That's the way the space works. This is a slow, organic cook. You guys do not want to miss this thing. It is absolutely worth it to get at least a small bag of this. Hold on to it, pretend like it doesn't exist, and see what happens. As this summer progresses, you can come hit me in the DMs and thank me later. Anyone that ignores this lore is an idiot. I'm sorry. If you don't see the association here and you don't see how incredibly bullish and rare this meta is, there is no other lore like this. So if you pass on this because you can't make the connection, you're a moron. I'm sorry, but you are. So I hope that you're not. I hope that you see between the lines here. It's extremely easy and plain to see. This is a no freaking brainer. I haven't been this bullish on something in a really long time. I'm super excited to see where this goes. Super excited to see everybody hook up and connect with the community in Vegas. I can't wait to see you guys out there. That's what I got for this, guys. Let me know what you think. Link tree's in the bio, guys. Come see us in the private group. By now, we have a private group, guys. If you don't and you just keep it here on the channel, you guys know I appreciate your time and attention regardless. Even if you're a hater and you don't like my stuff, thanks for stopping by. Everybody, much love. Above all else, remember to stay calm and make that money. And I'll see you guys again. Thanks.